Grayslake was bought by the Gray family before 1840, but when they moved before 1865, the lake was put up for sale. Eventually, new settlers came to the area and built houses along the lake. The lake wasn't bought until 1886, when the Wisconsin Central Railroad wanted to put tracks down and the town was officially recorded. To get more information, we interviewed Roger Weekman to see his side of the story.
My name is Roger Weekman. We moved my mother, father, brother, he was 2 years older than I was, to Grayslake in 1950. From my perspective, I think it's because there wasn't so much summer home stuff in Grayslake. Grayslake wasn't a resort town too much like Fox Lake and Round Lake and those things, because it's one lake. You can't go anywhere. So people settled on it years ago, and I don't think by the time we got here, people weren't really interested in summer cottages. They were interested in a place to live.
When the first settlers came to Grayslake, it was land covered with prairie grass and trees. People moved to Grayslake and its surrounding areas to get away from the city and enjoy the summer by the lake.
Lonnie Wicks will mention that people came from Chicago mostly, and they used any kind of conveyance they could have, carriages and horses and stuff like that, to take them to the park. Now that would be Grayslake Park. But if they got off the train at Grayslake, they could go to Fox Lake, Round Lake. Fox Lake was a big area for tourism.
People who had summer homes in Grayslake often came from the city. These families would spend time at these houses over the summer and would go back home for the winter. When families would spend their summer at their lake home, they would do activities such as boating, having picnics, swimming, getting ice cream, and attending summer camps.
Everywhere. As soon as you got places like Abbott's and Baxter's and whatever, it's a bedroom community where people live here and they commute to where they work.
There are many lasting impacts from summer homes in this area. Some of the homes built in the 1800s and 1900s are still housing families. A lot of the lakes that were in use for activities such as boating are still used for the same things. Many of the town's founders, such as Alexander Druce and David Rich, are buried in the area. The Country Squire restaurant was formerly the home of Wesley Sears, the son of the Sears mail order house. A well-known historical landmark is the remains of the gelatin factory that was founded in 1922. It is no longer in use, but still stands as a historical landmark.